Welcome back to another eco-friendly product review. Today we are reviewing the Smart Sheep dryer balls. So if you don't know what dryer balls are, they're a pretty simple concept. The best ones are made from 100% wool like these. These are made from 100% New Zealand wool. The best in the business if you ask me. You pop them in your laundry, they cut down your drying time. So how do these work exactly? It's pretty simple. They soak up excess water. They help to separate all the items in your dryer. So if you're drying bed sheets and towels, for example, it helps to separate the two of them. And it also fluffs up everything and makes your laundry nice and fluffy and toasty. You can use them on any piece of laundry. They're safe for baby clothes. They're safe for undergarments. You can add essential oils to these if you like to help your laundry just smell better. They actually soak up any odors naturally anyway, so you don't have to use any fragrances or any essential oils, but you can if you want to. So these last for over 1,000 loads of laundry, and that's about 2 to 5 years for the average household. So I looked it up online, and the average dryer in the US emits about a ton of CO2. It's a little bit over a ton of CO2, and that comes out to be about 500 pounds of CO2 a year that you can cut out of your carbon footprint just by using these dryer balls. You're cutting out having to use dryer sheets, which are terrible for the environment anyway. They just go into a landfill. They're coated with toxic chemicals to begin with. These have no chemicals in them at all. So you're only paying $16.95 for a pack of 6 of these. And on Smart Sheep's website, it says that over the course of just 2.5 months, you'll make up in the savings that you save from using these and what they cost. If you have a big family and you're doing lots of loads of laundry, you're actually making up the cost of these in just a couple of weeks with the money that you're saving off of your energy bill. So over the course of 1,000 loads of laundry, you will be saving about 15,000 minutes or 250 hours worth of drying your clothes. 250 hours worth. So if you're sitting around waiting for your clothes to dry just so you can do another load of laundry, you can cut down on that time by 250 hours a year. So the estimated nation's residential laundry CO2 emissions per year are 179 million metric tons. That's equal to the total amount of energy use across 21 million homes for the entire usage of all of their energy combined, not just from doing laundry. These are hurting. They're compostable when you're done with them. At the end of their life cycle, after 2 or 5 years or however long it takes you to burn through these, just compost them when they're done. I did an eco-friendly product review before on the Epica stainless steel compost bin. It's actually, I always turn around right there. So I'm gonna be composting these things 5 years from now in that bin. Can't wait. So there are a couple other reasons why I chose the Smart Sheep brand above any other brand. They're a well-known brand. They are actually the 2019 winner of the Best Product Award from Hearst Media. Gotta get that right. The really, really cool thing about this is that they employ hundreds of women and minorities in Nepal. So if you don't buy the Smart Sheep ones, make sure that you pick a quality, trusted brand that's out there, because there are a lot of really cheap versions of these that are made not from 100% wool, and they're not made very well, and you're just wasting your money, and you're, buying a product that has a carbon footprint for no reason when you could just buy these to begin with and save yourself a lot of grief. If your dog grabs one of these and gets a hold of it, it's fine. It's just 100% wool. There's nothing that's gonna harm the dog. There's no chemicals in it. There's no plastic in it. You can, throw these at your children if they're misbehaving. So we personally have an eco-friendly washer and dryer that senses the load to see how wet it is, and it goes from there and cuts down on the drying time if it needs to, or increases it if it needs to. But if you don't have one of those with a sensor in it, you might want to monitor how dry your loads of laundry are getting and make sure that you don't over dry your clothes. So the best thing to do is to hang dry your clothes if you can, but I know that that's unrealistic for most people because of the busy lives that we lead, or where you live, or how many loads of laundry that you have to do. So if you can't hang dry your clothes, these are the perfect alternative to help cut down on your dryer time, help cut down on your carbon footprint, help to save you some money, make your clothes nice and fluffy. So again, these were the Smart Sheep dryer balls, 100% New Zealand wool. Pop them in your laundry, help to lower your carbon footprint even more. I'm gonna be tossing these balls in the load. There's so many jokes. Just be professional. Keep tuning in for these eco-friendly product reviews on ways that you can lower your personal carbon footprint. And I've only done, I think, 4 or 5 of them, but after I do 50 or 100 of them, you'll be negative with your carbon footprint. You won't even then you can start yelling at your neighbors. It's their fault. What's that? All right, I'll see you next time for the next eco-friendly product review. Don't know what it's going to be yet. Stay tuned.